So when people move here to Airdrie, Alberta, the typical family is buying a home around $600,000. Probably looks something like the home behind me. I'm going to take you to the top 3 neighborhoods today where to buy this home in Airdrie, Alberta. Well, the dream of owning a detached home, a real home in Canada is dead in a lot of cities, but it's alive and well here in Airdrie, Alberta. I've lived here for decades. I've watched Airdrie multiply about 6 times the size of the city it was when I first moved here. I've helped hundreds of people find their next perfect home. So we're defining the typical home, a typical family home here in Airdrie, Alberta is something like a 2-story home, double front drive garage, and about $600,000. Okay, grab your coat. Let's go for a road trip. Okay, the number 3 neighborhood by popularity to buy a $600,000 home in Airdrie is here in Thorburn, and this one behind me stopped here because this one sold recently for exactly $600,000. Thorburn is a great neighborhood. We featured it before in one of our best neighborhoods to raise a family, of our neighborhood for families with kids, and we have lots of great things in this neighborhood. Beautiful homes. The whole neighborhood is ringed by a walking bike path. Lots of walks around there when I was dating my wife. It's just beautiful, and those walking bike paths terminate at East Lake, and East Lake is really beautiful. You can walk around the lake, and just really nice, especially in the summertime. In the wintertime, the New Year's Eve fireworks are on top of the lake, which is really cool. Nearby there's a couple schools in the neighborhood here, a couple elementary schools, and there's a high school just walking distance from here, and also walking distance from Genesis Place, the recreation center. That place is awesome. It's really cool to have that right in your backyard. So number 3 place, Thorburn, great neighborhood. Okay, let's go see the next one. Okay, so we're here in the beautiful neighborhood of Hillcrest, and there's quite a number of homes in here that have sold in the just like this one right behind us, that sold in the last 3 months, 1,800 to 2,100 square feet, high 500s, low 600s, quite reasonable. And if you get just over behind us, right behind these houses here, is the Cooper's Crossing shopping district with a Save On Foods and all the conveniences over there. Very close this way, we can hop on to the 40th and get onto the freeway into Calgary. So that's a really good option. And like we've seen in a couple of these neighborhoods before, on this side of the neighborhood, depending on which side of the neighborhood you're located on, you can hop on to 8th Street and go south towards Balzac and get on the freeway there. Brand new school in the neighborhood, just opened in the last couple of years. It's really beautiful. I'll throw some footage of that in here. So Hillcrest, really good option. It's our number 2 popular neighborhood for buying a home around 600 grand in Airdrie, Alberta. My name is Glenn Heslop. I'm a longtime realtor here in Airdrie, Alberta. I've helped hundreds of people find their next perfect home. I've been here for decades. I've watched Airdrie grow and multiply like 6 times over. And I make these videos for people like you that are looking to upgrade their hometown. Yep, and upgrade their hometown to here in Airdrie, Alberta. Make sure you subscribe to the channel so you don't miss any of the new videos that are coming up, and click the notification bell. Okay, on to the most popular neighborhood. Okay, we finally arrived on our number 1 choice, number 1 neighborhood to buy a large home, a large family home. $600,000, 2-story double front drive garage. And this neighborhood, it's a Windsong, South Windsong, and South Winds. It's kind of like one large neighborhood. You'll find on the smaller side, they're around 1,600 square feet and starting around 550,000. And we get to the mid 6s, some of these are 2,300 square feet, quite large, quite modern, quite new. They've been building this neighborhood for a number of years now. So there's some a little bit older homes with bigger trees, and then some of these beasts behind me that are quite large. One school in the neighborhood is operational, and there's another one under construction right now. Lots of parks and a really great commute from here into Calgary. You have access to the 40th Avenue, east to the freeway, or directly south from the neighborhood. Just a few blocks out here, and you're right down towards Balzac and into Calgary. This neighborhood is right next to Hillcrest, so this similar proximity to the Cooper's Crossing shopping area. So those advantages as well. Great choice. There's been lots of options in here in our price range. There are some other great neighborhoods too. This house here in Kings Heights recently sold for $620,000, just over 1,800 square feet, a couple blocks away from the beautiful water features in Kings Heights. That was a great option too. So this one here recently sold just under 1,800 square feet and sold under 600 grand, like $585,000. This is in Morningside, the neighborhood immediately adjacent to Cooper's Crossing on the east side. It's a good commute from here. This is another good option. Another good choice would have been this one here in Baywater. This one's just under 2,200 square feet, and recently this one, it just sold for just a little under 623,000 bucks. It's in the canal community, so right those ones just at the end of the crescent here, those ones back on the canal. So a short walk, you can stroll along the canals. It's a pretty neighborhood, quite convenient. So this would have been a good option as well. This one would have been a good option as well. It's almost 2,000 square feet, sold recently for $585,000. We're here in the neighborhood of Williamstown, great community, and just steps from the school. So if you're ready to make Airdrie your hometown, to upgrade your hometown to Airdrie, Alberta, if you look in the description below, there's a link to my calendar. You can click and choose a time in my calendar. Just make sure you choose a time when both you and your spouse are available, so I don't end up having to rebook the appointment. And if you're not 100% sure that Airdrie is your next perfect hometown, here's a couple videos for you to watch. Pretty sure they'll convince you.